Hey guys, how are you? Yes, it's me. I'm on my veranda today working, eating power lunch time. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone and to let you guys know that we're running a little behind. We're a little backlog on getting our books out, but partly because I'm sick a lot. I get down really, really bad. And though I'm usually posting from bed or the sofa because I'm just that debilitated. And that's not for empathy, it's an explanation because I'm bigger than fibromyalgia, COPD, and RA. But it's a very painful journey for me. But I am elated. Thank you, Miss Dia. Powerful, powerful. I told you guys, ignited bones, ignited bones, ignited bones. There's so much to that book, and what most of you guys don't realize is this. Bob Burden. Bob Burden is an award-winning author. I mean, they have Bob Burden Day in July. I think it's July 2nd or June 2nd, one of the two. That's how powerful creator, writer he is. He wrote the screenplay for Mystery Men. That said, he collaborated with me on the first chapter to Ignited Bones because I was about to chump it off, forget about it, etc., etc. But Terry A. Wilson, you got to give it to her because she changed everything. She's my content editor. Okay, then you have Mary Barfield. Mary drove. Now you know you have a great, great, great editor, copy editor, when she drives down to your house. Literally, I live almost near Macon. She's a good 45, 50 miles from me. But she came to my house and got my ass together. She dressed me. As did Miss Tia Fanning, because I almost gave up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna write straight, clean romance books. I'm not gonna write any more interracial because I literally called hell behind all of that. It was nuts. I never thought that the sensitivity of some of the issues were just over the top sensitive, and they made no sense. But I come from a different generation. I'm older. I don't know. I'm older, so we look at things differently. And I've experienced more. I lived in Europe. I started school in Europe as a child in Germany. I lived in Europe. I worked in Europe. I mean, my battalion, my headquarters was in Germany. My battalion was in Pisa, and my company was in Vicenza. So I was all over the place, and worked all over the U.S. Mostly the Upper East Coast, New Jersey, New York, etc., etc. But so I've encountered a great deal, and try to put those in my books. But when I write, I write powerfully. I write from my gut. I write from my emotion. I do a lot of research, but a lot of research I don't have to do because I've seen this and I've lived it. My friends have lived it. I've done all the research already. And the footwork for that matter. I was a boot on the ground, so of course I know these things. But I could not believe the review that Miss Tia left for me. And long before that, Miss Angel Strong, oh my gosh. That I had no idea that the Passage series would touch her that way. But she gave me 5 stars. She didn't even know who I was. She contacted me after she read the book and did the review, and then she told me about her book, which has gone to a movie. I love that. I love her stuff. Angel Strong, look up Angel Strong, Angel Strong, Angel Strong. Powerful, powerful writer. and she write a lot of historical romance. Now you want to talk about, um, I mean that Thandy's love. Thandy ain't no joke. Thandy. Angel Strong, and you talk about plantation life. She put a whole different spin on plantation living, loving, etc., etc. But I mean, that said, I'm just saying that, you know, there are writers out here. We're going to be different. We are very different writers. And I am an urban writer. I live in Metro Atlanta. I worked up there for 18 and a half years in North Atlanta. Lenox, Birmingham, Mall of Georgia, Perimeter, Kennesaw, all those stores were under my purview. And I worked those stores. So of Neiman Saks, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, you name it, I was a rep. So I've seen that life. What Yves Saint Laurent, L'Oreal, Givenchy, Kenzo, LVMH, all those companies. I have a history of, I mean, I have a treasure trove of experiences to write about. But the last thing I'll ever be is what you would call a, how would I put, oh my gosh. It's hard to say. I don't know how the right words to say it. It's hard to say. I'll never have a plantation mentality ever. I'm too aggressive for that. I'm not a passive aggressive. I'm just an aggressive person when need be. But you know, I've been ill lately. It's just crazy. Forgive hubby. He's on the phone with his friend. But it's just crazy. You know, we're real people. We're down to earth. We don't hide anything. But another thing too, I want to tell you guys also is that the cover model for Ignited Bones, Brian Carpenter, that's the quintessential boy next door. But he's a fitness guru, but he's also a retired Chippendale dancer. And whenever anyone orders an author copy from me, I always give you a signed copy of his picture, an autographed copy of a picture of him. So that comes with the book. And he was wonderful enough to offer that. But that said, be patient with us. Love and Leisure is coming. If you thought Ignited Bones was something, wait until you read Love and Leisure. Love and Leisure with Men of Eminent Merit. Forgive us, we're both working. We work from home, and he gets kind of loud. I'm sorry, guys. But Love and Leisure is a collage of short stories, because what most of you guys don't realize is I write short stories too, and I'm starting to put them in a collection, because short stories are better in a collection. If you don't believe me, just read Chasing Caroline by Sylvia Day. It's a collection of short stories, and there's so many podcasts on Spotify and Anchor where authors are talking about their short stories. You read short stories, and I'm going to be reading my short story soon, because I'm in a new pilot program for fibromyalgia, and I want to get this information out there. And we attach the electrodes to our earlobes, and it travels to the brain to control pain. That's where we're at. But to me, it's so much better than having to take Oxycontin and Lortabs or whatever they call that stuff. I'm not taking. It's hard enough taking Lyrica. The brain fog is just crazy, and I couldn't believe it. And it was just nuts. Hubby's all over the house. He's everywhere. But I love him to death. I let him he pays the bills. He pays my medical bill too. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. But this is me. I'm going to always keep it real with you. But I can't wait for you to read Love and Leisure. And after Love and Leisure, I have another collage of short stories coming out. So different, but no less powerful. So that said, guys, I am going to sign out before hubby drown me out. I love you guys very much for the support. I'm having fun, and let's enjoy each other. Thank you.